Yeah, we just like you alluded to, miscommunication. You know, on which guy was supposed to come up. Obviously, kind of wasted a lot of time, and that was a good shot. You know, it was just to give me the ball coming downhill. Grant set a screen, make a play. Took a dribble inside the three. Seen that he helped a little bit, kicked it to Al. I think it was the first overtime I threw it to Al in the same spot. Great shot. We live with that.
Derek said you guys need to get your swagger back. Al was just talking about how you're not locking in as much like the last week or so. What do you think is just like that little thing that's missing for the team right now?
I don't know, but those guys are right. We gotta get our groove back, which I'm confident that we will, and get back to being ourselves and playing with that swagger on both ends of the floor, for 48 minutes.
And you guys, I think, set a franchise record for threes tonight. Joe's been really hammering three-point rate lately. At the end of this game, you guys just kind of launched a lot of like early clock threes. Did you feel like you guys were just trying to get to the first shot you could as the game went on?
Just trying to generate good shots. We're a team that shoots a lot of threes. We did shoot a lot tonight. I feel like we got some good looks. But hindsight is 20/20, right? You miss them, look back and say you probably should have drove it more. But it's kind of our style of play. Just try to get the best shot every time we get down the court.
Jayson, when they go on a run and you go from up 14 to down 11, like teams going to make their runs. You're not going to hit every shot, but it seems like the mistakes kind of pile up. And they seem to be like really bad mistakes. The turnovers are not great. The shots are what goes into that kind of run versus just like a team's 11-2 run or normal run that they would make.
Like, what are we thinking, or what? Like, why is it happening?
I mean, both, because it just seems like it's worse than the normal course of teams make runs on one another. It seems like they're hitting everything. You can't stop them. And on the other end, you guys can't even you guys can't put points on the board at all.
Yeah, I think, today and last game probably, I guess that's what you're referring to. And I think I think these last two games we may have been I guess thinking too much about what just happened, especially on the defensive end, right? And instead of moving on to the next play, and I think, being frustrated about what just happened on defense, now you are, thinking about something else when you shoot the ball, and now, you don't have that same rhythm, and then you start to miss shots, and, human nature plays a part, missing shots. They're making shots, things not necessarily going your way. We just got to do a better job of moving on to the next play. Good or bad, forgetting whatever just happened. And I think, I would say the last two games we haven't done a great job of that.
I think last season, this was the type of game that you would have in November, December, January, ironically before you played the Knicks. And then you went on your big run. This season you went on your big run to start, and now you're having these kinds of games. Is there anything, to that? Is there any sort of like, kind of reverting on to some bad habits happening?
We haven't played well. We played better today than we did last game. But, overall we've still had a great year. I think we just hit a little rough patch right now, which is fine. We would have liked to win every game coming out the break, but it probably wasn't going to happen. But we're still in a great position, and we still got time to figure it out. And we're going to some minor things, but we know what we're capable
of. You alluded to, Jayson, just the being happy with the Al shot, but obviously missing, losing some clock there on the miscommunication there. From your perspective in crunch time situations, when you're down two there with 20 seconds left, what's the balance between trying to go quick to give your guys multiple cracks at it in general versus just trying to get the best quality shot? Like how tough is that to balance, just from your perspective?
Yeah, but we was trying to do both, and that's not on one person. That's on all of us. The time running off the clock and essentially only getting one shot down too. But you want to go quick, get the best shot, give yourself a chance, right? You missed the foul, offensive rebound, whatever. But we didn't. Got a timeout. They fouled. Still got a good play, and we still got a good shot. Al hit that three. Everybody feel a little bit better about themselves tonight. So, it don't come down to one play. It's a lot of things. But that's why we got another game to try to figure it out and learn from tonight.